Good afternoon, students. Yes, paper number 47. Paper number 47. Now, in this paper number 47, question number 66 onwards. Question number 66, any answer to this one? 66. Now, quoted inequalities. Now, A lesser than C. A lesser than C. Now, in the first one, A greater than or equals to C is true. Hence, A lesser than C is false. And in the next one, A lesser than C is definitely true. And what is the relation between T and U? T greater than U is true. As T greater than U is true, T not equals to E is definitely true. Because T is greater than U. Hence, choice 2 is the answer. Question number 66, it is choice 2. Then 67 onwards. Now, question number 67. 8 students, all those 8 students, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W attend a seminar in the months of 4 months. What are the 4 months here? A, B, C, and D are the 4 months, isn't it? A, B, C, and D are the 4 months. And in this one, in a calendar year, A followed by B, B followed by C, C followed by D, and so on. The months where A and B attend have 31 days each. Now, this is 31 and this is 31. And C and D are what? C and D are 30 each. While the remaining 2 months has 30 days each. In each month, the seminar will be conducted on either 5th or 16th. In each month, either 5th or 16th. Now, in this one also, either 5th or 16th. In each month, either 5th or 16th. Now, in this D also, either 5th or 16th. Isn't it? 5th or 16th. In C, 5th or 16th, and in D, 5th or 16th. Then, not more than 2 have a seminar in the same month. Q has attended the seminar on 16th of a month, which has only 30 days. 16th of a month, which has only 30 days. 16th of a month, which has only 30 days, isn't it? Now, Q has attended the seminar on 16th of the month, which has only 30 days. Then what are the 2 possibilities we have? The first possibility, and Q can be on 16th of month D, and the next one is Q can be on the 16th of month C. And so how many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities, the first one and the second. And which has only 30 days. Only 3 friends have attended the seminar between Q and R. Between Q and R, exactly 3 persons. In the first case, R is here. And 3 persons between Q and R is in this case in the second one. No one has attended the seminar between P and R. As no one attended between P and R, now these 2 must be adjacent to each other. As no one attended between P and R, P does not attend the seminar in B. As P cannot be at this place because P is not in B. As P is not in B, hence P must be here, and in this case P must be here. Isn't it? P does not attend in the month of B. And only 2 friends have seminars between the seminars of P and T. Between P and T, there must be exactly 2 people. In this case, in the first case, T must be here because bottom is not possible. And between P and T, there must be exactly 2 persons. T must be here. Only 2 people between P and T. S attend the seminar on one of the days before T. S attend the seminar on one of the days before T. S at this place and S at this place. Before T. Both U and W attend the seminar on the same date. And U has attended the seminar before W. U and W on the same date, and U is before W. And U and W on the same date. Now, in this one, U must be on 5th, and here W must be on this one. Isn't it? On the same date in different months. And U is before. Now, in this one, what is left over here? 5 left over, 5 left over, and 16. Here also U is here, and W will be here. Done with this? Then finally, what is left over here? P, Q, R, S, P, Q, R, S, T, U, W, V is left over. And in this case, and V must be here. And both of them did not attend in the month of C. As both of them did not attend in the month of C, and U and W did not attend in the month of C. As U and W in the C, and the second case is ruled out because U is in the month of C. And here, U is in the month of B and W is in the month of D. Now, so till the last statement, then both the cases are valid, and with the help of this statement, now the second case is invalid. Finally, we are left with only one case from 67 to 71. Clear now? Now, question number 67 to 71. Let's write down this arrangement. Then 72 to 74. 72 to 74. Has completed writing this, then 75 onwards. $75. What is given in this 75? 75 onwards. How many persons are there? Now 72 to 74. I will get back to this one afterwards at the last. Okay? Because it requires lots of space in this one. I will explain this one at the end. Now in this one 75 to 79. How many persons are there? There are 8 persons. Who are those 8? J to Q are the 8 persons of a family. Sit around a circular table facing the center but not necessarily in the same order. Only one person sits between Q's mother and N. How many persons in between Q and N? Q's mother and N. Hence, with the help of this one, what can you infer? Q has a mother, isn't it? Now Q has a mother and that person is not N. Can you definitely conclude about this one or not? Okay, Q. Now only one person between Q's mother and N, hence Q's mother cannot be N. And because here is talking about two different persons. Who are those two different persons? Q's mother is one and N is the other. Hence these two are different. Only one person sits between P and Q. One person sits between J and O. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. M is having a daughter. Now this M is having a daughter. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. P is the mother of L. Now this P is the mother of whom? P is the mother of L. P is the mother of L. Mother of L. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. Then K sits second to the left of Q's husband. Now this Q is having a husband and that person is not K. And Q is a female. And K sits second to the right of Q's husband. Q is a female, Q is having a husband. And next one. Q's husband. N is not an immediate neighbor of P. No female sits adjacent to K. Q is having a brother M. Now who is Q's brother? Q's brother is M. As Q's brother is M, this information is there, M and the daughter. As Q's brother is M, now M is having a daughter. Now we can combine these two statements. Now Q is having a brother and who is that person? M, and this person is having a daughter because in the earlier statement we have that information. And Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. Immediate left of Q's mother, isn't it? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons were there. And Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. O is the sister of P. And O is the sister of P. O is the sister of P. J is the father of P. This J is the father of P. J is the father of P. O is not adjacent to Q's husband. Now this is what the family tree we have separately, isn't it? Now this is 1 and this is 1. Now how many people are there? Tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In total how many people do we have? We have some 9 people. But whereas we should have only 8 persons. As we should have only 8 persons, but whereas separately if you observe here, we are having some 9 persons. And 1 person must be in common between these two, then only we can have 8 persons. Hence, where can these 2 persons be common? Now, so J is the father. As J is the father here, J is the father of P and O. Here there are 3 generations are there in this one. Then tell me whether J can be at this place or not. J is the father of Q and M. If you take J is the father of Q and M, again P and O are separate, L is also separate, the number of persons is not going to decrease in any way. Isn't it? That means here we are taking J separately rather than combining in one of this one. Are you following this one or not? If you take J at this place, Again P and O will be here. If P and O will be here, L will be here. Hence how many people you have? You are having 9 persons. But whereas as we should have only 8, J cannot be at this place. As J cannot be at this place, where can we fix this J? J must be here only. If J is here, then P and O, P is here, O is here, L is here. How many persons are there? 8 persons. Done with this? Now I will rewrite this one once again. As tell me what is the final arrangement here? Then the final arrangement is, what is the final arrangement we got? And one is Q and M, isn't it? Q and M. As tell me what is the arrangement? Q and M, we have fixed these two. And Q is what? And Q's husband we have taken it as J, and J is a male, Q is a female. Then what about this M? M is a brother. M is the brother of this A, M is the brother of this Q, and now we have taken this O and P, and P is here, and O is here, and whatever the gender of this P, and O and P are what? O and P are siblings to each other, and O is the sister of P, O is the sister, and P is the mother of whom? P is the mother of L, P is the mother of L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons were there. Now we have one more person. What is the other information here? Now this Q and M is having mother. Q is having a mother that is given. And whatever this one, this person is having a daughter. Who is that person here? M is having a daughter. Isn't it? This is the final. Hence how many persons are there? 8 persons. As there are 8 persons, how many persons are left out? Tell me. P is the mother of L. And P is the mother of L. And who are the remaining two? K and N. As K and N, and earlier we had discussed about this one, Q's mother and N. Q's mother cannot be N. Why Q's mother and cannot be N? Isn't it? Hence N will be here. If N is here, Q will be here. Isn't it? As K will be here. If K is here, then what else is left over? L is left over. Can we identify that relation here? P is the mother of L, and only one person. Clear now? Now this is the family tree of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. As of now we cannot able to determine the gender of this L. Only one person sits between Q's mother and N. Now I am writing here, only one person between Q's mother and N. 8 persons are there. As 8 persons are there, all the persons are facing towards the center. One person between Q's mother and N. Who is Q's mother here? N is, K is Q's mother. And Q's mother and N, how many persons are there? One person. Though there are 2 different possibilities, first I am taking in the clockwise direction. Okay? And because there is no space available here, and only one person between Q's mother and N, one person between P and Q. As one person between P and Q, one person between, and only one person sits between J and O. P and O, P and Q, J and O, there must be exactly one person. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. Who is M's daughter? N. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. P is the mother of L. P is the mother of L. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. Who is Q's husband here? J. And K sits second to the left, and so J is here. As J is here, N in the clockwise direction is 2. There is no second possibility in this. Then N is not an immediate neighbor. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. N is not an immediate neighbor of P. As N is not an immediate neighbor of P, P cannot be in these 2 places. As P cannot be in these 2 places, tell me where should this P be? As P cannot be in these 2 places, then no female sits adjacent to K. As no female sits adjacent to K, these 2 persons must be males. No female sits adjacent to K. Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. And Q's brother M. Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. Who is Q's mother? K. And this M sits to the immediate left of K's mother. M is here. And O is the sister of P. J is the father of P. O is not adjacent to Q's husband. As O is not adjacent to Q's husband, O cannot be in these 2 places. As O cannot be in these 2 places, then let's come back to this one. And only one person between Q's mother and N, Only one person between P and Q. As only one person between P and Q, tell me where can this P be? Only one person between P and Q. Q is a female. P cannot be here. Are you following this one or not? P cannot be here because one person between these two is not possible. P cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. And P, whatever this one, can P be at this place? Can P be at this place here? If P is here, then Q cannot be at this place because the person who is seated to the left of J is what? To the left of J is male. As male, and who is this person? This person must be L because P is the mother. Only one person between J and O, one person between J and O, one person sits between J and O. As only one person sits between J and O, as J is here, O is here. Isn't it? One person between J and O, and again one person. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. M's daughter. Who is M's daughter here? N. N sits second to the right of O. That is true. Next one, P is the mother. One person, M's daughter sits second to the right of O. P is the mother of L. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. And that is fine. And what else is left over here? Only one person between P and O. One person between P and O. Sorry, one person between P and Q. Only one person between J and O. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. M's daughter. P is the mother of L. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. N is not an immediate neighbor of P. As N is not an immediate neighbor of P, then what is P here? P is a female. As P is a female, P must be at this place. Isn't it? That is the only possibility. If P is here, then who is the other person left over here? L is the person. Isn't it? Hence, L and who is the other person left over? L and Q. And whatever this Q, Q is a female. As Q is a female, Q cannot be in between K and J. Q is a female. As Q is a female, L is a male. Now we can able to determine the gender of this L. In the family tree, we could not able to determine the gender. Now we can able to done with this one. Clear? Now this is the circular arrangement along with this family tree. In the class itself, we have discussed something like 3 sets. Now based on the same logic. Isn't it? How to finalize? 2 separate family relations will be given. And by taking them separately, we are having more number of people. In order to accommodate into this one, then what is the element which is common between these two we have checked out. Here also we have taken the same procedure while finalizing this. And this is about 75 to 79. Let's write down this arrangement. As completed writing this, then question number 75 to 79, then question number 80. Question number 80 completed. Yes, what is given in this one? Question number? Then 80, each odd digit in the number. 5263187, each odd digit in the number is substituted by the next higher digit. And this will be 6, and this is 4, and this is 2, and this will be 8. Each odd digit is +1, and each even digit is previous, -1. Even digit -1, this is 1, this is 5, and this is 7. Then each even digit is substituted by the previous lower digit, and the digits so obtained are arranged in the ascending order. Which of the following will be third from the left hand? Third from the left hand means all these elements are arranged in the ascending order. If all these elements are arranged in the ascending order, third element from the left is, first from the left is 1, second from the left is 2, third from the left is 4. 4 that is given in choice 2. Third in the ascending order. And this is about question number 80. Then 81 to 85. 81 to 85. చెప్పండి ఏమైంది? ఏమవలేదు. 81 to 85. Now in this one reverse syllogisms. Now in this reverse syllogisms, conclusions were given, statements were asked. Okay, conclusions to statements. Then 81 to 85. Some toy is man, some man is not doll. Now these are the conclusions. Now from which of the following statements we can able to derive the above conclusion? That's what we are supposed to look at. Okay, from the last 4 days we are discussing about these type of questions only, isn't it? Reverse syllogisms. Now reverse syllogism in the evening paper 5 to 6. Then now some toy is man, some man is not old. Now it is a negative conclusion. As it is a negative conclusion, in order to have a negative conclusion, we should have a negative statement. Negative conclusion cannot be done from all the affirmative statements. Hence, in order to derive a negative conclusion, we should have at least one negative statement. Now, in this one, where is the negative statement here? No girl is doll. No girl is doll. Hence, this can be done. As no girl is doll, doll is as it is, because doll should be present in this one. Then, girl should go and man should come. Now, the relation between man and doll should be there. Is there any statement which is man and doll? Now, the previous one, man and doll, is man and girl, man and girl. Because man and girl, why? Girl should go, man should remain. Then only we will have the relation between man and doll. Follow out leda? Now, in this one, some man is girl, some man is girl. And next one, no girl is doll, no girl is doll. Then, now earlier we have discussed about this one. We should have a common word between these two. Common word is nothing but the middle word or the common word, the word which is common between these two statements. And if there is no common word, we cannot able to relate two statements. In order to have a common relation or a link between these two statements, we should always have one word which is common. And see here, what is the word which is common? Tell me. Girl is the word which is common. Again, I have discussed about the words must be common. At the same time, it must be distributed. How to know if it is distributed? Now, in the case of some, both these two are cross and cross, and in the case of no, it is both tick and tick. And what is the middle term? Middle term should be there, and this middle term should be distributed at least once, means at least there should be tick on this middle term, at least once. Now, girl is distributed. As girl is distributed, now we can able to derive the conclusion. What is the conclusion here? Some men are not doll. Are you getting the answer or not? Some men are not doll. That's one we can able to derive from this one. Then coming to the first one, some toy is man. Now we should have a relation between toy and man. Toy and man. Toy is here. Child is here. Child should go and man should come. Because we should have the relation between toy and man. Hence, what is the common term here? Child is the common. Hence, by combining these two, tell me whether we can able to derive the answer or not. Now, in this one, this is cross and cross, this is tick and cross, middle term child is there, and it is distributed once. Now, the conclusion between toy and man, some toy is man, is definitely true. Then what is the answer here? Only one is the answer. Done with this? Question number 81, choice 1. Follow here? Yes, followed or not this one? Hour. ఎందుకు అవ్వలేదు చెప్పండి? మధ్యాహ్నం వచ్చేవాళ్ళు సాయంత్రం రారు, సాయంత్రం వచ్చేవాళ్ళు మధ్యాహ్నం రారు. లాస్ట్ 4 days నుంచి ఇదే కాన్సెప్ట్, దీస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ డైలీ అట్లీస్ట్ 2 questions in the evening slot, 6 to 7 slot. But whereas none of you people, most of the people were absent in that one. Now again you are coming to this one. And in this one, if I start in this one again, by tomorrow another class will be there. In that one also reverse syllogisms will be there. Then question number 82. Now in this one, some yellow is red, some red is white. Some yellow is red and red is white. Yellow, red, red and white. Now we should have. Now yellow and red. Now white and violet is here. Now violet and red is here. Fine. Now red is here. Now red should be present as it is, and violet should go and yellow should come. What do you mean by this one? Violet should go and yellow should come, means the relation between violet and yellow should be there. And then all violet is yellow is there. Then by combining these two statements, this is cross and this is cross. This is tick and this is cross. What is the middle term here? Violet is the middle term. distributed ones. And so what is the conclusion? Some red is yellow, some yellow is red is true. Are you getting the answer or not? By combining which two statements we are getting? The second one and the fourth one we are getting the answer. Then coming to the next conclusion. Then next conclusion, what is the next conclusion here? Some red is white. Now we should have a relation between red and white. Red is here, violet is there, and violet should go and white should come. Any statement between violet and white? No. Hence this cannot be taken at all. Isn't it? And again, then red and violet. Now this is the only place where you are having a white. White is present and white should be as it is. Red should come, violet should go. The relation between violet and red. Hence these two should be combined. Tell me whether we can combine this one or not. Yes. Then again coming for tick and cross. This is tick and cross, this is cross and cross. Tell me whether we can able to derive the conclusion or not. No. Why it is no? Because the middle term not distributed at least once. And the first conclusion, second conclusion, first conclusion cannot be done with the help of this one. Hence choice one cannot be your answer. Done with this? Yes, what is the concept we discussed here? Between two statements we should have a common term. That common term should be distributed at least once, isn't it? And as it is not distributed here, hence the conclusion cannot be drawn. Then coming to the second choice. Now some yellow is red. Some yellow is red and some red is white. Some red is violet is there. All violet is yellow is there. Now by combining these two, cross and cross, this is tick and cross, violet middle term distributed, and now the conclusion between red and yellow. Some red is yellow is true or not? Some red yellow is nothing but some yellow is red, both are one and the same. Then coming to the next one, some red is white. Now some red is white. Now we should have a relation between red and white. Now in order to have a relation between red and white, white is here, isn't it? White must be as it is, and black should go, red should come. Now we should have a statement between black and red. Where is that one? The second one. Now combine these two. White tick, black cross, black tick, red cross, and black middle term distributed. Hence white and red. What is the conclusion? All white is red. All white is red is nothing but some white is red. Some white is red is some red is white. Hence what is your answer here? Only 2 is the answer. Clear now? Now this is about question number 82. Yes, can you work out the remaining questions then? Remaining questions 83 to 85 in the same pattern. Then 86. Now question numbers 86 onwards. Now in this question numbers 86 to 88, there are 5 different friends. P, Q, R, S, and T are the 5 different friends. P, Q, R, S, and T. Now sir, in this class, most of the students are just joined some 1 or 2 months back, isn't it? Now these syllogisms, reverse syllogisms for most of the students here, okay, this topic has not been completed in your classroom. And in the classroom, I will discuss that one, reverse syllogism. Okay? Or if at all, if it is not possible to discuss in that classroom, and we will discuss targetments. Targetments, in the targetments, I will focus only on these questions. Clear? And please do not get bothered about that one. I will explain that one in detail in the classroom. And for the students who have joined recently. Then, there are 5 friends P, Q, R, S, and T, and 2 of them are from Hyderabad, while the 3 belongs to 3 different cities. Now Hyderabad, how many people are from Hyderabad? 2 from Hyderabad, and 1 is Mumbai, and another one is Kolkata, Delhi and Kolkata. Hence 5 persons. 2 Hyderabad, 1 Mumbai, 1 Delhi and 1 Kolkata. And the one from Hyderabad and the person from Kolkata speak Hindi. How many are speaking Hindi here? There are 2 persons who are speaking Hindi. Who are those 2 persons? One from Kolkata, this person is speaking Hindi, and one of the person from Hyderabad is speaking Hindi. 2 persons are speaking Hindi, and the rest of the persons are speaking Telugu, Kannada and Tamil. Telugu, Kannada and Tamil. And the rest of the people are 1. 2 among these 5 play cricket. Among these 5, how many are playing cricket? 2 are playing cricket. While the remaining 3 players are hockey, chess and badminton. Hockey, chess and badminton. And the person from Kolkata is the oldest. while one of the person from Hyderabad who is working in SBI is the youngest. Kolkata is what? Now if you take this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the age of, is in the descending order of their ages. Now the person from Kolkata is the highest and the person from Hyderabad and who is working in SBI, because there are two persons from Hyderabad and this person is the youngest. Clear now? He is the youngest. The person from Kolkata is the oldest, while one of the person from Hyderabad who is working in SBI is the youngest. Isn't it? Fifth position, youngest, the person from Hyderabad working in SBI. And the other person from Hyderabad is working in PNB. One is SBI and another one is what? Another one is PNB. One is SBI, the other person from Hyderabad is working in PNB. And S is working in PNB. S and working in which one? S working in PNB. Now let us take the different factors here, language, and after this language, then the game in which they place, and after the game, and the bank in which they are working, and after this bank, and what is left over here? And the next one is the city to which they belong. Language, game, bank, and city. Now whatever this S who is working in PNB, S is working in PNB. S is working in PNB. As this S is working in PNB, the person from PNB, how many persons are there from PNB? And one person from PNB. And the person from PNB, whatever the person from PNB, he is from which place? He is from Hyderabad. And this person is working in PNB bank. One of the person is PNB and another one is Hyderabad. And as this person is not, isn't it, game? And S is working in PNB and speaks Hindi. And speaks Hindi. Now this person is speaking Hindi. Language, what is the language here? This person speaks Hindi. And Hindi, how many persons are speaking Hindi? There are two persons. Who are those two persons? One person from Kolkata and another person from Hyderabad. Now as of one, this person is from Hyderabad and the person from Kolkata is studying, isn't it? Is speaking this Hindi. And S working in PNB speaks Hindi, while T who plays hockey. And T plays what is the game? T plays hockey. T plays hockey speaks Tamil. And what is the language here? He speaks Tamil. He speaks Tamil. The person from Delhi plays chess and speaks Telugu. Delhi plays chess and Telugu. Chess, isn't it? And Delhi. And what is the language here? Telugu. And Telugu, chess and Delhi must be together. Telugu, chess and Delhi. Q plays badminton. As Q plays badminton and badminton is younger to the person from Hyderabad, isn't it? Q plays badminton is younger to the person from Hyderabad. Now one of the person from Hyderabad is younger and this person is also younger than badminton. That means the another person from Hyderabad must be at the second or the third places. And who is that person? That person is none other than this person. And while P speaks Hindi, while P is what? P is speaking Hindi. As P speaks Hindi, this P is from which place? P from Kolkata. And P is from which place? P is from Kolkata. And the person from Kolkata is the oldest in age, while one of the person from Hyderabad who is working in SBI, Hyderabad working in SBI is the youngest. The other person from Hyderabad is working in PNB. That means two persons, one is SBI and another one is PNB. And now this person P, now this person is speaking Hindi. As this person, then what is the thing left over here? Telugu, chess and Delhi must be here. Telugu, chess and Delhi, then who is that person? Telugu. And next one, game is chess and this is Delhi. Telugu, chess and Delhi. Hindi done, Telugu, Tamil, and what is left over here? Kannada. Kannada is left over. Then, now two persons Hindi, Mumbai, Delhi and Kolkata. Mumbai, Delhi and Kolkata, two persons from Hyderabad. Who are those two persons? One is from SBI, isn't it? One is from SBI, and who is the other here? The other person. Then tell me who are the persons who are speaking in. The person from Kolkata is the oldest. Two among the one from Hyderabad and the one from Kolkata speaks Hindi. One from Hyderabad speaking Hindi, and another person from Kolkata speaks Hindi. And who is that person from Kolkata? P is the person from Kolkata, isn't it? Now two persons. Who are those two? This Hindi person and this Hindi person. And one from Hyderabad and another from Kolkata are speaking Hindi. And while the other three speak three different languages, two among these play cricket. Now two among these play cricket. As of now, badminton, chess, hockey. This person is playing cricket. This person is also playing cricket. Two among them plays cricket, while the remaining three play a different game, hockey, chess and badminton. The person from Kolkata is the oldest. Kolkata is the oldest. And who is the other person here? The other person, that is the person who is working in Hyderabad SBI. Hyderabad and SBI. Now this person is already working in Hyderabad, isn't it? As this person is Hyderabad. And who is the person? Hyderabad and SBI. And Hyderabad, how many persons? There are two persons. One is SBI and another one is PNB. Now we need to find out, and who will be from Hyderabad? Either Q or T is from Hyderabad, isn't it? Either Q or T is from Hyderabad, and Q is either this person is from Hyderabad or this person is from Hyderabad. Then the person from Kolkata is the oldest is, while one of the person from Hyderabad who is working in SBI is the youngest. SBI is the youngest. And SBI is the youngest. The other person from Hyderabad is working in PNB. One is Hyderabad, PNB, another one SBI. S who is working in PNB. S is working in PNB, speaks Hindi, while T plays hockey, speaks Tamil. T hockey and Tamil. T hockey, Tamil. The person from Delhi plays chess. Delhi plays chess and speaks Telugu. We have taken that information. Q plays badminton. As Q plays badminton, he is younger to the person from Hyderabad. As Q plays badminton is younger to the person from Hyderabad, this person cannot be from Hyderabad. As this person cannot be from Hyderabad, this person cannot be from Hyderabad, then who will be from Hyderabad? And this person. If this person is Hyderabad, this person is working in SBI, and what is the numbering here? This person is 5 and this person is 1, isn't it? Kolkata, Delhi, Hyderabad, 10. Then who is the person left over here? Mumbai is the person left over. And while P speaks Hindi and works in SBI, P speaks Hindi and works in SBI. That means there are two persons who are working in SBI. SBI, PNB were done. Then we are left with what? The remaining two banks. No information given about the remaining two banks at all, isn't it? Is there any information regarding this one? చెప్పండి, ఏమైనా బ్యాంక్స్ గురించి ఏమైనా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉందా ఇక్కడ? No information. This is the final arrangement. Question numbers 86 to 88. Done with this 86 to 88. Then 89 and 90. Now in this 81 and 89 and 90, what is given in this one? 89 and 90. Question numbers 89 and 90. First write down this arrangement. Then let us discuss about this 89 and 90. A language is most easily learned when it is in tune. When it is in tune. When it is in tune with the social context. When it is in line with or in tune with the social context, a language can easily be learnt. To teach an Indian child in English at the primary stage, okay? Now this is all for what? To teach an Indian child in English at the primary stage, and the social context should be combined with this one. And strengthens distinctions of class and status strengthens distinctions and class and status and wraps up the mind. Failure to resort to regional languages in literacy campaigns also hampers their success. Clear? What are the reasons here? Which are the following best summarizes the argument passage? Yes, what is the passage here? Now the passage is talking about what? In order to teach the Indian student English in primary stage, hence what ought to be linked here? And it should be linked in tune with the social context. And if it has not been done, strengthens distinctions of class and status and wraps the mind. As so how they could able to learn the language? Because it strengthens and differentiate class and status and wraps up the mind. It creates some enthusiasm among this person. Failure to resort to regional languages in literacy campaign, and failure to resort to regional language in literacy campaign also hampers their success. Now if you could not able to do this one in the local language, then also it will be okay, it will hampers their success. That means hampers their success means the growth will not be that much. Hampers. Then which are the following best summarizes the argument? Learning English wraps the mind. It is not at all English, but whereas learning English without regional language wraps up the mind, but not only English. Hence first one is ruled out. Second, language policy should be devised with an eye to social context, isn't it? No, sir. In tune with the social context. Only when it is in tune with the social context, then only these people could able to learn very fast. And this language policy should be designed in such a manner that with an eye to the social context means by relating to the social context. The same statement is represented here. Then what is your answer here? Choice 2. Then question number 90. Now in this question number 90, a language is most learned in tune, the same question. Then which are the following claims, if true, would weaken the argument? Weaken the argument means what is the argument here? The argument is about, and the children could able to know English better only when that is in tune with the social context. That is the final conclusion. And if true, would weaken the argument means then it should be contradicting the above argument. Strengthening means supporting. Weakening means quite opposite and contradicting. Then literacy campaigns are more successful where conducted in English. And here learning English at an early stage has been found to weaken class distinctions. Is it weakens class distinctions or increases class distinctions? Strengthens distinctions. It is not weakening. And that's also ruled out. Then third one. Children who learn English at the primary school stage have been found to show greater intellectual ability than those who learn English only at the secondary. Is he talking anything regarding this comparison between primary and secondary? Now here he is talking, the statement is talking about only the people who learned English at the primary stage but no information regarding the persons who are learning in the secondary stage. Isn't it? And third one is ruled out. Fourth one. And what is the fourth one here? Either one or not. Then in either one or two, literacy campaigns are more successful when conducted in English. Are they successful here? Failure to resort to regional languages. Without the regional languages, literacy campaigns hampers their success. That means without regional languages, now these which were conducted, literacy campaigns which were conducted in other languages without the local languages. What happens here? It hampers their success. That means it won't be that much successful. And that is the first one. If the first one is true, then what happened to this third one? Second one, learning English at an early stage has been found to weaken class distinctions. It is not weakening. Hence these two are what? These two are either of these two cases. Either the first one can or the second one can. Then the next one, question numbers 91 to 95. Yes, so how many of you had done this one, question numbers 91 to 95? Completed 91 to 95. Now A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H are seated around a square table. How many persons are there? 8 persons seated around a square table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in such a way that 4 at the corners, and while 4 sit at the middle of the sides, the one who sits at the corner facing the center of the table, corners are facing the center, isn't it? and the persons who are facing at the centers are facing away from the center. Then faces outside. Each of them likes a different car and clearly given. Then 8 different cars. C sits out to the left of the one who likes Mercedes. Mercedes, the person who likes Mercedes faces outside. Now the person who likes Mercedes is facing outside. Now we can fix this Mercedes at any one of the centers, isn't it? And if Mercedes is here, then C sits third to the left or third right? Third to the left. 1, 2, 3, C sits third to the left of the one who likes Mercedes Benz, and the person who likes Mercedes Benz sits outside. Only 2 persons between C and H. How many persons are in between C and H? There are exactly 2 persons between C and H. 2 persons, H can be at this place or H can be at this place. How many possibilities do we have? There are some 2 possibilities. There are 2 possibilities in this one, and the one who likes Maruti Suzuki car sits to the immediate right of H. Immediate right of H, can we take the second possibility in this one? Now the second possibility. Now in the second possibility, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the persons who are at the corners are facing the center, and the centers are facing away from the center, and at the same time. Now this is the person who likes Mercedes, and this is C. If this is C, now if you take H at this place, this is one parameter, and what is the next one here? And H will be at this place, this is the second. And so how many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities, we have taken these 2 possibilities simultaneously. Hence H will be at this place. Then, what is the other information in here? The one who likes Maruti Suzuki car sits to the immediate right of H. Immediate right of H, and this person must be Maruti Suzuki. Immediate right of H, and this person must be Maruti Suzuki. And he likes Maruti Suzuki. Then, the one who likes Honda car sits second to the right of G. Honda car is seated second to the right of G. G is an immediate neighbor of neither H nor C. G is not an immediate neighbor of H or C. And G cannot be here, G cannot be here. And G cannot be here, and G cannot be here. And so how many possibilities we have? We are left with the 2 possibilities with this G. If G is at this place, and what is the information here? The one who likes a Honda car sits second to the right of G. Now this G is facing the center and sits second to the right of, means Maruti and a Honda car must be in the same place, which is not possible. Are you following this one or not? Hence G cannot be here as well. As G cannot be here, then what is the only possibility left for this G? G must be immediate left of the person who likes this Maruti car. Hence G will be here. If G is here and the person who likes a Honda car sits second to the right of G, Honda must be here. Clear now? The person who likes a Honda car sits second to the right of G. G is neither an immediate neighbor of H nor C. Again coming to this one, G cannot be at this place, G cannot be here, and G cannot be here, and G cannot be here. G cannot be in any one of these places. Hence where is G? G must be either here or G is here. If G is at this place, and a Honda car must be C, isn't it? Or if G is at this place, and this person must be Honda car. There are 2 possibilities for this G and a Honda car. As of now we cannot finalize this. And only one person between A and the one who likes Honda car. A and the one who likes Honda car, in case one A is here. And in this one A and the one who likes Honda car. If this person is Honda car, only one person. Then, yes, tell me where should this G be? Now we am finalizing this one. G can be either at this place or at this place, isn't it? Now if you take G at this place, then the person who likes Honda car will be here. If this person Honda car is here, then there is one person, only one person between A and the one who likes Honda car, and A and the one who likes Honda car, there is no possibility at all, isn't it? If Honda car is here, one person between A and Honda car, then A must be either here or here. Is it possible? It is not possible. As it is not possible, hence Honda car cannot be here. As Honda car cannot be at this place, hence G cannot be here. As G cannot be here, then G must be here. If G is here, G is finalized here. If G is here, then the person who likes Honda car is C. If C is here, one person between A and C, A must be here. Done with this? Then A and the one who likes Honda car. D sits to the immediate left of the one who likes Chevrolet. And D is to the immediate left of the one who likes Chevrolet car. And D and Chevrolet car. Then E likes Skoda. As E likes Skoda, E is not an immediate neighbor of A. As E is not an immediate neighbor of A, hence E can be, E is not an immediate neighbor of A, E can be, E must be here, because E likes what? E likes Skoda. And E likes Skoda, E is not an immediate neighbor of A, E cannot be here, isn't it? E cannot be here. As E cannot be here, E can be either here or here. There are two possibilities for this E as well. As there are two possibilities to this one, and E is not an immediate, and the one who likes Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. E cannot be at this place. E can be either here or here. In this one, this person G must like Hyundai car. G likes Hyundai. The one who likes Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. The one who likes Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Then coming back to this one, and only one person between the person A and the one who likes Honda, D sits to the immediate left of the one who likes Chevrolet car. And D is to the immediate left of the one who likes Chevrolet car. Now Honda, Skoda, Hyundai, Maruti, Mercedes is done, isn't it? Then if you take Chevrolet car at this place, D is to the immediate left, which is not possible because A and H are here. Chevrolet cannot be here. And Chevrolet car cannot be here as well, isn't it? And Chevrolet car must be at this place. If you take Chevrolet car at this place, and the person who likes D sits to the immediate left, Chevrolet is here, then A and D must be in the same place, which is not possible, and the first case is completely ruled out. Clear? Now finally we are left with the second case. Now in the second case, now we need to find out this E. E and this Chevrolet and D. Then if you take this D, where can this D here? E can be either here or here. If you take D at this place, now I am talking about this D and E. If you take D at this place, if you take D at this place, and the person who likes Chevrolet sits to the immediate left of D, which is not possible because the person who likes Honda car is here. Hence D cannot be at this place, then D must be here. If D is here, hence where should this E? E must be here. And this E likes which car? E likes Skoda car. E likes Skoda car, and this D likes what? And D immediate left of D is Chevrolet, and this H is Chevrolet car. Done? Hence, what else is left over here? The one who likes Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F, hence F cannot be at this place. And where is F here? F must be Mercedes. If F is Mercedes and Toyota, and where should this Toyota? Toyota can, and again, and regarding Hyundai, the one who likes Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E, this person must be Hyundai. If this person is Hyundai, and this D is what? Now this D left with Toyota. Clear now? And this is the final arrangement. Then what is left over here? Then who is the person left over? Tell me B. B is the person left over. And what is the car left over here? B. And the car which is left over is Fiat. Hence B Fiat will be at this place. A, B, C, E, G, F, D, H. And the cars are Maruti, Fiat, Honda, Skoda, Hyundai, Mercedes, Toyota and Chevrolet. Hence 8 persons, they are seated around a square table, 4 towards the center, 4 away from the center, and each of them likes a different car. And this is about question numbers 91 to 95. Then 91 to 95 done, then 96 to 100. First write down this final arrangement, then let us discuss about this 96 to 100. As 96 to 100, first write down this one, then let us discuss about that 96 to 100. As any information regarding this one 96 to 100, input and output, input and output. As tell me what is the logic here, 96 to 100. Now question numbers 96 to 100, what are the numbers given in this one? Now 96 to 100. Now tell me what is the first logic here. How will you get this 54? Now the relation between the first block and the fourth block. First and the fourth block, isn't it? Now the first and the fourth block, yes, what is the product of these two? 4 into 6 is how much? 24. And what is the product of this one? 30. And this 24 plus 30 is nothing but 54. That is the first one. Similarly, 1 into 5 is 5. 4 into 2 is 8. Now this 5 plus 8 is 13. And in the next one, 2 into 8 is 16. And 1 into 7 is 7. 16 plus 7, that is 23. Done with this? Now this is how we got the numbers in step 1 with the help of the numbers in the input. Product of the first block is added to the product of the fourth block and it is written as the first block in step 1. And similarly 2 and 5 the same pattern and 3 and 6 are also the same pattern. Then, as tell me how will you get 20 with the help of these numbers and 18 with the help of these numbers? As 5 into 4 into 1, product of these three numbers. 5 into 4 into 1 is 20, 3 into 2 into 3. 3 into 3, 19 into 2, 18. And this is 20 and this is 18. Then how will you get 4 with the help of 20? 2 plus 0 and its square. 1 plus 8 and its square, 81. And finally how will you get 85? Sum of this 4 plus 81 is 85. 4 plus 81 is 85. Done with this? And similarly question numbers 96 to 100. Now, way back this was given in 2016 SBI PO tied to examination. SBI PO. In the class also we have discussed about this model. Done? Next one. 96 to 100. Completed this paper? Yes, anything left over in this paper? Directions. Question numbers please. 70, 72 to 74. Now in this question number 72 to 74, now point J is 8 meters to the south of K. Now whatever this J is 8 meters to the south of K. J is 8 meters to the south of K is here, and this J is, what is the distance here? 8 meters. J is 8 meters to the south of K. J is 8 meters to the south of K. Now the distance is 8. J is 8 meters to the south of K. Then what is the other information here? J is 8 meters to the south of K. K which is 5 meters to the east of M. K is 5 meters to the east of M. And now the distance between these two is 5. K is 5 meters to the east of M. K divides MP straight line, M and P straight line in the ratio 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2. M is to K is 1. K is to P is 2. And the distance between K and P is how much? K and P is 10. Then only the ratio will be 1 is to 2. Now here the distance between these two is 10. Are you following this one or not? Now this K divides the line M and P in the ratio 1 is to 10. That is 5 and 10. 5 and 10 is nothing but 1 is to 2. And point R is 5 meters to the west of Q. R is 5 meters to the west of Q. As of now, no information about this one. R is 5 meters to the west of Q. And Q which is 6 meters to the south of P. Q is 6 meters to the south of. As Q is 6 meters to the south of P, now P is here. And this Q is 6 meters. And Q is 6 meters to the south of P. Q is 6 meters to the south of P. And what is the other information here? R is 5 meters to the west of Q. R is 5 meters. Now the distance between K and P is 10. Here this is only 5 meters. Isn't it? We have taken this information. And Q is 6 meters to the south of P. N is 5 meters to the east of J. N is what? N is 5 meters. As N is 5 meters to the east of J, now this N and R are in the vertical straight line. Are you agreeing this one or not? Because the total distance between K and P is 10, out of which Q and R is 5 from right to left. Here J and N is again 5 left to right. And the total distance, that means R and N must be must form a vertical straight line. Yes, what is the distance between R and N? The total distance between K and J is 8, P and Q is 6, and this must be 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. R divides L and straight line, L and N straight line in the ratio of 3:1. And R divides L and N. R and N is how much? 2. R and N is 2. And the previous one must be how much? Previous one must be 6. Why it is 6 here? If it is 6, then only it divides in the ratio 3:1. As it divides this one, no, next one. Where should this L be? L will be exactly here. And what is the distance here? The distance, this is 5 and this distance is 5. How do we know this one? This 5 between R and Q equals to this one. Because both these two are in a vertical straight line. And L and P. Then point R divides Ln in the ratio 3:1. 6:2 is nothing but 3:1. And from L to N. L is 10 meters to the west of H. Now this L, which itself is 10 meters to the west of H. As of now, 5 meters to the west of P and 5 meters, the total distance between these two is 10 meters. And L is 10 meters to the west of H. G is to the south of H. G is to the south of H and to the east of N. G is to the south of H and east of N. Tell me what is the total distance. 5 plus 5, the total distance is 10. And what is the distance between these two? Now the distance between these two, 6 plus 2 is 8. Isn't it? Now this G is south of H and east of N. S divides G and N. S divides G and straight line in the ratio 1:4 from G to N. From G to N, it divides this one in the ratio of 1:4. 1:4 means 10 should be divided in 1:4. It must be 2:8. Isn't it? As it is 2:8, and so whatever this one, tell me where is 2 and where is 8. Now from G to N, the ratio is 1:4, and which divides this one? S divides. Hence S will be somewhere here, and the distance is 2, and here the distance will be how much? And S is here, and the distance will be 8. Done with this? This is the final arrangement. Are you following this one or not? From G to N clearly given 1:4. Done? And this is about question number 72 to 74. Point R is approximate at what distance and in which direction with respect to point S. R is and towards which. Now sir, from R to S, if you observe here, now the vertical direction. What is the vertical distance here? Now the vertical distance is equals to 2 and the horizontal distance is 8. 2 square plus 8 square. 2 square plus 8 square is nothing but 68. Now this 68 is almost equal to approximately equals to 8 meters only. And it is towards which direction? Northwest. 8 meters northwest, that is choice for is the answer. Done? Work out the remaining two in the same. This is the final diagram. Yes, anything else left out in this paper? Number series. Quant line చేశారండి number series. Yes, 56 to 60. Quant లో ఎందుకు అడగలేదు? ఇది రీజనింగ్లో ఇచ్చారా, క్వాంట్లో ఇచ్చారా? సార్ని అడగడానికి భయమా? Yes, question numbers 56 to 60. Now 56 to 60 in this one. Now 56 to 60 in this question, a number series is given. Only one wrong number. Only one number is wrong, which does not fit in the series. Find out the wrong number. Yes, tell me what is the number which is required. Question numbers, please. 57. Now question number 56. Now 56. Wrong number and 5 చెప్తారు ఇక్కడ numbers. Now 11, 27, 51. Now so the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate. Hence it must be under which category? And it must be under which category? It must be under difference. As the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate, it must be under difference. Tell me what are the differences here. 11, 27, 51, 87 and 141, 87, 141 and 224 and 337 are the numbers. Then what is the difference between these two? 11 plus how much is 27? 16. And the next one 27 and the difference between these two is 24. And 51 and 87, 36. Now 16, 24, 16 plus 8, 24 plus how much? 12. 8 and 12. Next one. And the next one 87 and 141. What is the difference here? The difference between these two is 54. Then what is the difference between these two? 36 and this one 18. Are you getting a specific logic or not? 8 plus 4, 12, 12 plus 6, 18, and the next one must be 18 plus 8 is 26. Now this 26 should be added to what? 26 should be added to 54. 54 plus 26, that is 80 should be added to 141 to get the next number. 141 plus 80 is how much? 221. If this 221, then what should the next one here? 4, 6, 8. Next one 10 should be added, isn't it? 26 plus 10 is 36, and now to this 30, 80, 36 should be added. And so how much is that one? 36 means 116. Now check out. 221 plus 116 is 337 or not? What is the wrong number here? 224 is the wrong number. The correct number is 221, the wrong number is 224, that is choice 2. Done with this? Now the difference of differences of the form 4, 6, 8 and 10 in the even numbers. And this is about question number 56. Then what about question number 57 here? Now question number 57. Now in this 57, 5, 7, 19, 56. 5, 7, 19, 56. 5, 7, 19, 56. And 55, 136, 285 and so on. And 5, 7, 19. 5, 7, 19, 55 and 136 and 136, 285. And what is the difference? Again, the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate, it must be under difference 2. And 7 and 19, the difference is 12. 19 and 55, 19 and 55, what is the difference here? 20 plus 35 plus 1, 36. 36. And next difference is so much? 2, 12, 36. Yes, so how to express this 2, 12, 36? Anyone? 2, 12, 36. Now regarding these numbers 2, 12, 36 I have explained in target mains. I have given the entire table as well. Yes, what are the numbers? 2, 12, 36, 80, 150, Chapalinga, 252. Next one. Yes. What is the common relation among these numbers? 2, 12, 36, 80. Now 2 can be written as 1 cube plus 1 square. 12 can be written as 2 cube plus 2 square. What is 2 cube? 8. 2 square is 4. 8 plus 4, 12. Next one is 3 cube plus 3 square. Next one is 4 cube plus 4 square. 5 cube plus 5 square and so on. And so what should be added here? 2, 12, 36. Next one 80 should be added. 55 plus 80 is so much? 135. And the next one 150. 135 plus 150, 285. Then what is the wrong number here? 136 is the wrong number and 135 is the correct number, choice 5. Question number 57, choice 5. Done with this? The difference between the numbers can be expressed as n cube plus n square. Then question number 58. Now in this 58, let's tell me what could be the logic. Number once decreased, from there onwards it keep on increasing. And it increases at a very fast rate. It must be under which category? Into 0.5 and so on, isn't it? Then 17. 17 into 0.5 is how much? 8.5 plus 0.5 is 9, isn't it? Next one, 9 and 15. How can you express this one? 9 and 15 here? 9 into 1.5. 9 into 1.5 is 13.5 plus 1.5. That is how much? That is 15. 0.5, 1.5, and the next one must be into 2.5. And 15 into 2.5 is how much? 30 plus 7.5, 37.5 plus 2.5, and the number must be 40. And what is given here? 42 is given. This is the wrong number. As 40 is here, then 40 into 3.5 plus 3.5, check out whether it is given correctly or not. 40 into 3 is how much? 40 into 3, 120 plus 20, 140 plus 3.5, 143.5. Yes, that is the correct number. Hence, what is the wrong number here? Wrong number is 42. That is choice 2. The correct number is 40. Wrong number is 42. 143.5 is the next one. And this is about 58 and 59. As question number 59. Now in this 59, if you observe here, numbers starting with 21 ending at 1550, numbers are increasing at a very fast rate. It must be under which category? It must be under product or combination. 21 and 19 cannot be written in the product, hence it must be combination. Number once decreased. As number once decreased, it must be either 0.5 or 1. It is nearer to 1, hence I am taking into 1. 21 into 1 minus 2 is how much? 19. And the next one, what is the answer here? 19 and 32. As how to express this one? 19 into 2, 38. 38 minus 6, that is 32. And the next one, into 1, into 2, next one is into 3. 32 into 3, 96. 96 minus how much? 96 and 81. Then how can you express these numbers here? Then 96 and minus 12 is how much? 84. Why it is 12? Now 2 into 3, isn't it? And 2 and 6, and I will explain that one afterwards. And 84. 84 into how much? 84 into 4. 84 into 4, what is the answer here? 84 into 4, 80 into 4, 130. 130 plus 16, 146, isn't it? 146 minus how much? Minus, then 96 minus 12. 336. 30. Now 2, 6, and after this 2 and 6, and the next number must be what? 12. 2 can be written as 1 square plus 1, 6 can be written as 2 square plus 2, 3 square plus 3, 4 square minus 4. 4 square plus 4. What is 4 square plus 4? 20. 84 into 4 minus 20. What is the number here? 84. 32 into 3, 96 minus 12, 84. Here the number is 81. Hence 84 into 4, that is 346 minus 20. 316. Are you getting the answer or not? చెప్పండి ఏం మాట్లాడలేదు. 8 into 4, 320 plus 16, 336 minus 20, 316. Hence what is the wrong number here? 81 is the wrong number, and the correct number is 84. And the next one must be what? Into 5 minus 30. And 316 into 5 is how much? 15, 80 minus 30, 15, 50. Hence it is the correct number. Hence what is the wrong number? 81, and the correct number is 84. And it is given choice 4. Then coming to question number 60. Now in this 60, again starting from where? Starting from 3, ending at 3252. Numbers are increasing at a very faster rate, and it must be under which category? It must be under product or combination, and 3 and 10 cannot be written in the product, hence it must be under combination. If you observe here, the first and foremost thing what we are doing in these type of questions, number series, is that first we are finalizing the pattern or the logic behind it, isn't it? Under the model, which model it comes under. First we are finalizing the model, then in that model we are trying to work out 1 or 2 different cases. And 3, 10, 33 and 111, after this 111, 349, after this 349, 1072, after this 1072, 3252 are the numbers. Then in this 3 and 10, how can you express this 3 and 10, tell me? Now sir. Now in the case of combination, it is always better to start with the highest number, because 3 and 10 in how many different ways we can express? Into 1 plus 7, into 2 plus 4, into 3 plus 1, into 4 minus 2, into 5 minus 5. We have n number of possibilities. Hence always try out at the highest number. And 1000 into 3 is how much? 1000 into 3? 1000 into 3? 3000. 72 into 3? 216. Isn't it? Hence how much is added here? 16 and 52 plus 36. Into 3 plus 36 is added. Isn't it? 72, 216 plus 36 is 252. Then, and 349 and 107. Again, now this 349 and 1070 is multiplied with how much? Into 3. 350 into 3 is how much? 350 into 3. 35 into 3, 105. 1050. Minus 3 is 1047. plus this one is how much? Into 3 plus 25. Are you getting a specific logic or not? Each of these number is multiplied with 3 and what is added? Squares are added. 6 square, 5 square. Next one into 3 plus 16. And the next one into 3 plus 9. And the next one into 3 plus 4. And the next one into 3 plus 1. Then you can work out. 3 into 3, 9 plus 1, 10. 10 into 3, 30 plus 4 is how much? 34. And 34 into 3, 30 into 3, 90. And 4 into 3, 12. 112 plus 9. Isn't it? Isn't it? And 104 plus 9. Saripenda? 1111 is the answer. Hence, what is the wrong number here? 33 is the wrong number. 34 is the correct number. Choice 1 is the answer. Now, this is about paper number 47. Question numbers 56 to 60 and 61 to 100. Done with this?